Meet the McLaren W1, the fastest, most powerful road car McLaren has ever made, and the successor to the legendary P1. This car marks a new era for hypercars, and today, we're going to dive deep into what makes the W1 a true beast on wheels. It's McLaren's latest entry into the hypercar world, and it's got some stiff competition. It's up against Ferrari's LaFerrari successor and Porsche's future 918 replacement. But McLaren has thrown everything at this car, making it their most extreme road car yet. Let's start with the design. The W1 takes a lot of inspiration from McLaren's past models, but with a twist. The side profile may remind you of the Senna, but it ditches the rear wing, and the front blends the sleekness of the Speedtail with some bold design choices. And just like the P1, the brake lights wrap around the rear body, giving a nice nod to its predecessor. But overall, it doesn't have the same jaw-dropping factor that the P1 had when it launched back in 2012. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if the W1's design is growing on you. Now, let's talk about the heart of the W1, its engine. McLaren developed an entirely new 4.0-liter V8, and trust me, it's a monster. It revs up to an ear-splitting 9,200 RPM, just 50 RPM shy of Ferrari's iconic V12 in the LaFerrari. This engine, combined with a hybrid system, produces a whopping 1,275 horsepower and 1,340 newton-meters of torque. That's 360 horsepower more than the P1, and here's the kicker, it's rear-wheel drive only. Unlike the all-wheel drive systems you'll find in Ferrari or Lamborghini hypercars, McLaren went old school, and that makes it all the more exciting. So why rear-wheel drive? McLaren says it's all about weight reduction. The W1 weighs just 1,399 kilograms, significantly lighter than competitors like the Ferrari SF90. That weight gives it an insane power-to-weight ratio of 911 horsepower per ton. And trust me, you'll feel it when you hit the corners. Speaking of corners, the W1's aerodynamics are next level. McLaren took inspiration straight from Formula 1, with features like a massive rear wing that extends for extra downforce. In race mode, that rear wing generates up to 650 kilograms of downforce. Combine that with an additional 350 kilograms from the front spoiler, and you've got 1,000 kilograms of downforce at 174 miles per hour. Inside the car, things get even crazier. The W1's switches are mounted on the roof like you're flying a private jet, and the pedals move, not the seats, another nod to weight saving. The steering wheel has only two buttons, one for hybrid boost, which unleashes full power, and another for drag reduction, just like an F1. Now let's talk performance numbers, because I know that's what you're here for. The W1 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds, but where it really shines is in the mid-range. It'll hit 124 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds, faster than a Ferrari SF90, and go from 0 to 186 miles per hour in under 12.7 seconds, beating out even the Bugatti Chiron. But this car isn't just about straight-line speed. On the Nardot circuit, the W1 laps a full 3 seconds faster than the McLaren Senna, which is already considered one of the most track-focused road cars ever. All thanks to the clever aerodynamics and Formula 1-inspired ground effect system that keeps the car glued to the road. So, how much will this hypercar set you back? Well, prices start at £2 million. But before you get your checkbook ready, I've got bad news. All 399 units have already been spoken for. If you're not on the list, you might be waiting a while for McLaren's next hypercar. That's the McLaren W1 in a nutshell. Blistering speed, cutting-edge technology, and a design that's bound to spark debate. Let me know what you think of this car in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most exciting hypercars.